Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Battlestar Galactica Season 1, Episode 13. I just watched the Episode 12. If you want to see my reaction video about that, I'm gonna put the link. When I'm saying that I just watched it, I'm lying a little because I had to take a big break before filming this video about the Episode 13. That's it, I resolved my issues, but again I had some issues, and that's beginning to be, something which is repeating, with me trying to watch Battlestar Galactica and something or someone is disturbing me and I can't. I want to see this show, let me watch this show alone. Okay, stop about what happened during the last episode. Like I said, the two last episodes of this season 1 are really working together. We can know that with the title, but also the way that it's filmed, realized, but also because it's written like that, like it's the same story in two episodes. It's not like the usual episodes of Battlestar Galactica, it's more like the mini-series that we had before the season 1. It's more like a movie filmed and edited like a movie, the rhythm is different, and also the musics are different, the camera also is smooth, is smoother than during the last episode. That's great, I love that, I really love that. What happened really during the last episode? Let's talk about, again, the elephant into the room. We had Starbuck having sex with Gaius. I was not really happy about that, but second one, we saw that. Second two, she was screaming the name of Lee. So that's alright for me. That's fine for me. If we need that, her having sex with Gaius for her realizing that she has feelings for Lee realizing that he has feelings for her because he's jealous of Gaius, that's okay for me. It can be also a good thing for Gaius, and you know that I don't like Gaius. Not because I don't think that his character is interesting, that his character is clever, useful, and also his relationship with the Cylon into his head is interesting and all of that. Yes, and also the actor is really playing well, because for having me hating a character like that, you have to be an amazing actor or actress, really. You know that some of the villains of the show are my favorite characters. I'm not hating them, so to have me hate a character like that, it has to be a great actor or a great actress to inspire me so much bad feelings, So yes, even for him, the fact that he had sex with Starbuck can be interesting because he almost admitted that he has feelings for her, and that's why he was confronting the Cylon, the blonde Cylon, telling her that they needed a break, that he doesn't want to work for her anymore. But can he really do that? I mean, she's into his head. I think that it's a bug or something like that. Something is implanted into his head, because we saw that she's manipulating him, she's influencing him for sure, but she is also able to do stuff to him. This decision that he just makes, I'm not sure that it can last, and if it's lasting, I'm not sure that it can be a great thing for him. Maybe she can hurt him, and maybe she can hurt Starbuck. I don't know, we will see that. And also during the last episode I was wondering about the fact that she said that Boomer was a model which is not working well, and she said that like she already knew that, she already saw that. Was she talking about a Boomer that we didn't know, or was she talking about the Boomer on Caprica, who was a Cylon working for the Cylon and who decided to stop working for the Cylon? And if it's the case, it means that they're still connected and talking to each other. Am I going too far? Maybe. But I'm wondering about that. About Boomer, the two Boomer, the one on the Galactica and the one on Caprica. They know that there are Cylons. They wanted to kill herself or to be killed. They didn't succeed, both of them. One is in an hospital's bed and the other one is with Hilo. What can happen to the two of them, I don't know, but I think that we're gonna see that during this episode. And you know, this Boomer, this model, this Cylon model is disturbing me, is questioning me a lot. They think that their emotions are real. Is it really the case? I have doubts about that. I think that because of the fact that they are made to be like humans, they are programmed to think that they have emotions, but I'm not sure that they really have emotions. They are programmed to believe into a god, to have a face. I'm still wondering about that, the fact that this god, can it be someone like a master who programmed them to be like that, to have face on him or her to make something? Maybe. But for sure, for me, they don't have a soul. That's not a question. And is it possible that they can have emotions without having a soul? Or is it possible that they can think that they can have emotions so they don't have a soul? See, I'm going deeper and deeper into philosophical questions, in fact, about artificial intelligence and stuff like that, so that's interesting. I said it during my intro of the last episode, I love shows which can write great stories, great characters, but which can also explore good subjects. And see, right there, I'm exploring all of these subjects with you and with this show. Also, we have Starbuck, who is disappointed about Adama's father, who is not okay, you know, with Lee, and that's really annoying me because for me, right there into the Galactica, we saw that there were only family, so I hope that the fact that she's not great, you know, in a good place with the two of them doesn't mean that she's gonna think that she's alone and she's gonna do something stupid, or I hope that it's not gonna have bad consequences, you know, the fact that for now they are not in a good place. I hope that Lee is gonna act less impulsively, you know, and is gonna think about it a little more, like, you were not with the girl, she was not your girlfriend. Okay, maybe you were expecting more, you know, coming from her, but you can't be so mad at her like that, like talking to her like that, considering her like that. Come on, you can do better. And also for the president, I'm afraid that now that we found Kobol'S, we're gonna find, you know, the way to go to Earth and she's gonna die. Normally she's supposed to die in 6 months, you know, but I have the impression that it's gonna come soon, and I hope that it's not gonna be at the end of this season 1. She's an interesting character to keep, you know, for at least the season 2. We'll see about that. If she's dying, it means that Gaius is gonna be the president? Oh la 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 la. I didn't think about that. No. Now I have 2 reasons for not wanting her to die now. No, please, no. He is already the vice president and that's annoying. Not the president. Okay, let's go for this episode 13. And also, maybe I'm gonna eat during this episode. I'm sorry, but you know me. And if you don't, go check my other shows, my other reaction videos, and you will see that during the time that I'm binge watching a show, first episode I'm drinking, second episode I'm eating. It's like that. Let's go for this episode 13. No. No, no. No, no, no. He's not dead. Try again. No, he's not dead. They were still, you know, pushing and taking his hand, his head, like if someone is already dead, they're not doing that anymore. They're not having hope anymore. No, he's not dead. No, 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 no. They can't let him die like that, kill him like that, like he has unfinished business with Starbuck, with his son. No! And I said during my intro of this episode and the last one that I thought that it was gonna be the president who was gonna die. No, she didn't die, and he's not dead. It's not me being in denial. You know how I can be when I'm on denial, when I think that one of the characters of my show is dead. You know that when I'm on denial, in real denial, I'm already crying. You know, I'm already crying like the character is dead. But right there, I'm not even crying because I know that he's not. No. But I was shocked. Boomer, you did that! I mean, I thought that the fact that she let the bomb and the ship exploded. Can it be possible that she did that because the Cylons, the Boomer Cylons, told her that they were gonna meet again no matter what, that they were loving her no matter what, so she did what she had to do right there to be back on the Galactica, you know, to have open arms on the Galactica, to be into the same room than Adama and to try to kill him. She didn't kill herself, I think, but because the Cylon on her, you know, didn't allow that to happen, and right there, the Cylon side of her did it. Is she still fighting that side of her? I'm not sure now. And what about the Boomer on Caprica? She is pregnant. I swear I was thinking about it, but I didn't say it because I thought, come on, that's a stupid thing to think. Like, a robot can't be pregnant. And I didn't say it. And I'm still having trouble to believe it. Like, they can have sexual things. They can produce sexual things like sperm and all of that. How can it be possible to give birth to what? If they are giving birth to something, it's to what? Because right there, Elo's sperm was real, but her ovaries are not real. I mean, are false ovaries. So what can it be? I have trouble to understand that. How can she be really pregnant? Because I think that she's really pregnant because at the end with Gaius and the blonde Cylon, I know that her name is number 6, but I prefer to name her blonde Cylon. It's easier, you know, for me to name her, to recognize her as a blonde Cylon. At the end we saw Gaius and her. She said what? She said that he was the protector of God's children, the protector of the Cylons. She said that the first member of our family is gonna come, and they were looking at a baby at the end. It was Boomer's baby or their baby? I mean, Gaius and her, because the way that they were kissing at the end, it made me think that it was their baby. But how? She's not pregnant. The one that we saw on Caprica, she was not pregnant. She was? I don't think so. She was killing the baby, you know, the real baby during the first episode, or maybe even the mini-series. She killed that baby. But she said a lot of things, meaning that she wanted to have one with Gaius. She wanted to have a baby with Gaius. She said a lot of things to make me think that, but not the fact that she had already one into her belly. Can it be possible that she's already pregnant? Because if she's not already pregnant, how can she be pregnant of Gaius? Gaius, you know, when he was walking into that place, remembering that place, my mind was really walking fast. I think that I'm gonna keep all of my thoughts that I had during that scene because I had a lot of thoughts in really a short time, so I'm gonna try to keep them all. Can it be possible that Gaius is a Cylon? At first I thought that Gaius was maybe their god, their master, you know, who created them, who programmed them, and he programmed also himself to not remember everything that happened, and right there he was beginning to remember. Or maybe he's the master who created a Cylon like him, programmed in a certain way for his mind to survive no matter what, like to be alive for eternity, and that's why like he is the protector and the messenger and the instrument of God and the messenger and all of that, because he is the one who is representing the master. Am I going too far with that? Maybe. But I think that some things in what I just said might be right. Maybe not all of it, but that scene at the end, you know, with Gaius and the blonde Cylon being like that, saying that, made me think a lot. And I'm gonna see that, you know, during the editing, I'm gonna see all of what I said, and I think that some of my thoughts can be useful, you know. I'm not saying, you know me, you know that with all of what I'm saying each time during episodes and during the reviews, my analysis of each episode, for The Expanse, for Battlestar Galactica, for other shows, I'm not believing that I'm always right. I'm making theories and I'm using the other episodes, the next episodes, to confirm them or to just destroy them. That's why I was right for Mr. Robot, for what happened at the end of Mr. Robot. It's because of one theory that I kept for episodes, and that each episode was confirming me more and more. And right there, I think that some of my thoughts during this episode are maybe interesting to keep for the next ones, you know? So I will see that during the editing. My main thoughts about what happened during this episode: Cylons can have babies. That's disturbing me, but things into that episode are confirming that. And Boomer is pregnant, and maybe the blonde Cylon is already pregnant, and that's why she said that at the end to Gaius, that she was expecting his child, and that can explain, you know, why she was like that when they were mentioning having kids or not having kids, because she was already pregnant and she was questioning herself about keeping the kid or not. We will see that. Cylons think that they have emotions. I'm still not sure that they really have emotions, but they think that they have. Gaius is the protector of the Cylons, and maybe he is a Cylon, and if he is a Cylon, maybe he is a Cylon who is looking like their god, their master, who created them and programmed them to believe into him, this god. And Gaius, because he is a Cylon looking like him and having his memories and his mind is remembering all of that, you know, that place, because right there he was remembering a place on Kobol'S. Remember something like that? You lived into it, you knew it. So yes, Gaius is a Cylon now. It could explain, you know, the fact that he had the blonde Cylon into his head since the beginning. It could explain a lot of things. She was not really there for influencing him. It was the Cylon side of him which was influencing him. I know, maybe I'm going too far, but yes. They found Kobol'S. Starbuck and Hilo found the arrow. They're gonna come back with Caprica's Boomer. Galactica's Boomer is under arrest. Caprica's Boomer is gonna be under arrest also. She's gonna have a baby. Adama's father is not dead. Mark my words, just right there, he's not dead. He's gonna be hurt for a long time, for some episodes, but he's not dead. He has stuff to deal with and to resolve with Starbuck and Lee. He can't be dead, and that's all. That's already a lot of things. But I think that for this episode and for this season 1, that's all. That was two great episodes, you know, the two of them were really working together. As I said, you know, as a mini-series, like we had a mini-series before the season 1, and I have the impression that we had a mini-series also to finish the season. That's great, I love that, really. I appreciate that a lot, because it's taking time, you know, for exploring more the story and giving us more details, explanations about the story, and I love that. You are seeing me, like, I'm thinking a lot right now about all of what we learned and heard during this episode. I'm still processing all of that, I'm still thinking about that, and I think that I'm gonna still think about that during hours now. Hilo and Starbuck, they were into the same room, you know, that they are my two favorite characters for now for this show, because, you know, Hilo is always doing the right thing, even if during these 2 or 3 last episodes he was not he was not the intelligent person, you know, that I supposed that he was. Like when he discovered that the blonde Cylon was still there, even if he thought that Caprica's boomer killed her, like it took some time to understand that there were several Cylons versions of a Cylon, and right there during the 2 last episodes with Caprica's boomer, it was again not the intelligent person into the room, like she was more intelligent than him. So even if, yes, right there he disappointed me maybe a little with that, I still think that he's always doing the right thing to do and is protective with people, and I love that, you know. With the first episode, with the mini-series, with him sacrificing himself, and after that protecting Boomer, taking care of her and all of that, he had me. I can't hide it, so that's it. And Starbuck, I love her because of her character, you know, she's a badass, she's a great pilot, she can be also clever when she's making strategic plans, and she allows herself also to have emotions, to have relationships, to have weaknesses, and I love that. I love the show because it's a show where women are represented like that, like that's great. And I love her also because she's not perfect. I really love that. So yes, to have the two of them now at the same place, that's fine for me. But I'm not shipping them together. I think that I'm already shipping too much Lee and Starbuck together to just imagine something with someone else, you know. I can't. The chief is gonna see Caprica's boomer pregnant with another guy? No, I have to stop to imagine what is gonna happen during the next season. I'm gonna discover that soon. I'm gonna work on my series a little, but not on what is gonna happen really for the characters and all of that for the next season. We'll see! Okay, so it's all for today for Battlestar Galactica for you and for me. So it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.